All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakah Wadash, and double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone do well. And salute, man. Much love to you, sensible brothers who push this truth week in and week out. Man, y'all brothers, stay strong, man. We almost home. And I had to do a response to this video. Brother's been circulating around about this Edomite prepper right here. He made a statement about Raptor News. He said that judgment of the Lord fell on Raptor News, basically, you know, and that's a true statement. Because Raptor News, he was what? A demon. He was a blasphemer, a scorner, a scoffer, and he misled a lot of our people, man. You know, and he got what he had coming, which was judgment from the Most High. So that's a true statement, and but I want to focus on something else this Edomite said. Well, he looked like an Edomite at least, you know, so I'm calling him an Edomite. So he said that a lot of preppers are dying mysteriously. A lot of preppers are mysteriously dying, man. So I would like to touch on that, man, because these so-called preppers, man, they're so-called preparing for the apocalypse. They're preparing for the collapse of America, in which that's the apocalypse when the destruction actually comes, you know. And little do they know they're actually prepping something that's not going to go to them. You know, they're actually prepping for the hopeful elect, man, in the 1/3 of the children of Israel, which consists of Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. They're preparing for the men of the Lord, basically, and their children. The men of the Lord and the children of the men of the Lord and their wives, you know. So, yeah, and I'm gonna get into this, and by the way, prepping, loading up guns, stockpiling guns, and all this food and ammo and all this other shit they stock up, man, when they call themselves preppers. That ain't the way that's only gonna get them so far, man, you know. And a lot of these so-called preppers claim to be Christians, and a lot of them are atheists, and most of them are so-called white people, you know. So whatever, they gonna be destroyed, and we're gonna see who's gonna get that food and all the rest of them goods they got. But one thing I noticed about these preppers, they love to trust in that gun, man. And I'm gonna touch on that. And I'm just gonna go in it with the spirit. I'm gonna let this video play a little bit first.
Military records up, you know, so you can fill out the paperwork correctly. But like I said, a lot of prepper channels, they're dropping like flies, and I really do believe that the government or somebody is targeting a lot of these prepper channels. Now, Israeli News Live, him and his wife were almost killed. He said they got very, very sick, very, very sick, and if they didn't go for special treatment, I think both of them would have been dead. He said he was targeted. A lot of people are being targeted. A lot of well-known preppers have died in the last month. Very, very well-known preppers. So things are happening, folks. Yeah, Rap the News. Another prepper that died was Rap the News. I don't know if any of you people have watched Rap the News. He was a black prepper, and he did videos of Planet X and different things. He did believe in God, but the only thing Rap the News did not believe in was Jesus Christ. So he really hated Jesus Christ, folks, and he made a point of letting everyone know that anyone who worshiped Jesus Christ was worshiping a false idol. And I don't know if God judged that man. I mean, I hate to say it, folks, but he went against the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, and he really hated Jesus. But he did believe in God. He don't believe in one God. He thought Jesus was an idol. So he died also suddenly just a few days ago. So Rap the News, Chicken Prepper, Urban Grandpa Prepper, that's at least 3 right there, and I think there's either 3 or 4 more prepper channels that have passed away just in the last month. Now, most of you don't know that Adrian almost died.
Yeah, Yeah, so that dude did hate the Messiah. But a lot of you Edomites are going to realize the Messiah is a so-called black man. The one who y'all call Jesus, his true name is Yahweh Shah. He's a so-called black man. So y'all going to hate him too. Y'all going to hate him, man. You know, when y'all figure out what he really stands for. And just when y'all figure out his skin tone alone, that's going to make y'all hate him. But so the Lord ain't dealing with y'all. But it's a smart thing. It is intelligent to prep or whatever. But at the end of the day, we're going to be running on faith, man. The hopeful elect, we're running on faith, man. Those are the people who are prepared, who have that faith in Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, not no faith in Jesus, you know. But the scriptures do talk about the ant. When King Solomon talks about the ant, how the ant works hard and prepare, you know, and prepare. So I don't want to misquote the scripture, but y'all know what I'm talking about. I think that's Proverbs 6 chapter. But let's get straight into it, man. Psalms 44 verse 1, we have heard with our ears, O Yahweh, our fathers have told us what work thou didst in their days and the times of old, how thou didst drive out the heathen with thy hand and plantest them, how thou didst afflict the people and cast them out. For they got not the land in possession by their own sword, neither did their own arm save them, but thy right hand and thy arm, and the light of thy countenance, because thou hadst a favor unto them. Exactly. So you got these Edomites running around calling themselves Christians and all that, and really they just trust in the sword or whatever. But here it is. These Edomites say, they know about the New World Order and all that. They say that there's a foreign power running the government right now. There's a foreign power, you know, and they in their mind, a lot of them think they're gonna take the government down with guns or whatever, man. There's big talk about civil war, even in the mainstream media. Civil war this, civil war that, civil war this, civil war that. You know, these lower level devils think they finna take the government out with guns, man. You know, so the scriptures say when the Israelites came to take their land, I'm just doing it like a similitude. I'm just comparing the two. When the Israelites came to take their land back from the Canaanites, came to possess the land of Canaan, which originally it belonged to the Israelites any damn way, you know, way back in the Garden of Eden, man. That belonged to us, man, the sons of God. So it says, for they got not the land in possession by their own sword. Sword ain't gonna save you. Neither did their own arm save them, but thy right hand and thy arm in the light of thy countenance, because thou had a favor unto them. Thou art my king, O Yahweh. Command deliverance for Jacob. Jacob is gonna be delivered. Not all of us, because 2/3 of us are too gone, man. You know, too gone. So I'm gonna keep on going. It says, though through thee will we push down our enemies. Through Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, we're going to push down our enemies. Through thy name will we tread them under that rise up against us. For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. Neither shall my sword save me. I ain't going to trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. But thou hast saved us from our enemies and hast put them to shame that hated us. And Yahweh, we boast all the day long and praise thy name forever. Selah. Exactly. Like Yahweh Shah told Peter, man. All those that take the sword shall perish with the sword, man. You know, all them dead preppers that he talking about, he gonna be one too. He gonna be a dead prepper. You know, they perish with the sword, man. These motherfuckers got safes full of guns. Rooms full of guns, basements full of guns. You know, but they perish with them guns. So, play this real quick.
Read right there, and I think there's either 3 or 4 more prepper channels that have passed away just in the last month. Now, most of you don't know that Adrian almost died on New Year's Eve, folks. She was very, very sick on New Year's Eve. And I don't know if it was from food poisoning, somebody poisoned her or something, but I brought home a Whopper meal from Burger King, and I ate the Whopper too, but about 2 o'clock in the morning, she started feeling really ill, and I helped her to the bathroom, and she almost passed out, but folks, she was very, very sick that night, and I didn't know if she was going to make it. She was throwing up, and she was, the other thing too at the same time, and she was having seizures and shakes. So, and then the next night, she lost her voice all of a sudden. She couldn't talk all night long until the next morning. So, I don't know, folks. They can target you with microwave weapons. There's a lot of high technology that they can target people they want to kill, and Israeli News Live was actually targeted last year through his computer, and his heart started having heart palpitations and everything. And they can. There's a lot of different high tech ways that they can eliminate who they don't want. But it's we're in the last days, folks. Things are happening to preppers. Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, there are a lot of high-tech ways that they can kill you, man. The so-called white man, he's a damn good devil, man. But Proverbs 13 and 22, he's very cunning. Proverbs, 13 and 22, yeah. It says, a good man leaveth an inheritance to his children's children, and the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just. And the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just. So all these Christians and these atheists, they're sinners, man. A bunch of wicked people. So all their wealth and their goods, that shit is laid up for the just. Who is the just? The 1/3 of the elect of the children of Israel, man. The ones who serve the Lord in truth and sincerity and in fear, man. The ones who serve the Lord. And I'm going to jump to Job 27. So like I said, you preppers, y'all keep on stockpiling, man. Keep on prepping. Work hard. Get it out the mud, man. Prep it up. Pile it high, And keep making them YouTube videos showing us how to do shit too, man. This is Job 27 and 16. Though he heap up silver as the dust and prepare raiment as the clay, he may prepare it, but the just shall put it on, and the innocent shall divide the silver. He buildeth an house as a moth in the booth that keeper, and as a booth that the keeper maketh. It says, let me read that again. He may prepare it, but the just shall put it on, and the innocent shall divide the silver. You hear that? So that's why a lot of them are dying, and a lot of y'all are dying even before the fucking shit hits the fan. Remember, death is up 40% for 2021. Death is up 40%. That's fucking super major, bro. According to the insurance companies of America, death is up 40%, man. So a lot of people are dying way before the shit hit the fan. People are dying way before Esau come down with great wrath. So it says, though he heap up silver as the dust and prepare raiment as the clay, he may prepare it, but the just shall put it on, and the innocent shall divide the silver. Hey, that's a badass scripture, man. That's a badass scripture, man. So the hopeful elect, y'all brothers, don't worry about how y'all gonna eat, man. Don't worry about how y'all gonna eat. Don't worry about how y'all gonna get y'all raiment. A good change of clothes and boots and, good shelter. Hey, people like this preparing for y'all, man. People like this preparing for you because this government is preparing to starve y'all, man. That's why you got Bill Gates, he done bought up over 250,000 acres of farmland, man. They're preparing to starve us out. The shelves are getting mighty bare, man. There's about to be a food crisis in America. There's about to be a famine. People think we joke when we say this type of shit, but everything is unraveling. Everything is manifesting itself. That the words that we speak are true, man. You got all these rich people and a lot of celebrities. Not just rich political people. A lot of celebrities are buying underground bunkers, man. What's up with that? Kim Kardashian got an underground bunker. What's up with that, man? You know? Is that just trendy? Is that a trendy thing? Or do they know something that y'all don't know, bruh? You know? So they can buy the underground bunkers and all that shit they want, man. But at the end of the day, they're going to be destroyed if their ass is not of the elect of the Israelite people. The Most High is chosen. You know? The Lord said his servants shall eat. And remember, hey, even when we were in sin, this is how good the Most High is. Even when we were in sin, back when we was in the wilderness or whatever, coming out of Egypt, the Lord even fed us then. When we was hungry and bitching and complaining, you know, and being wicked, the Lord even fed us, man. He performed a miracle and fed us. Matter of fact, I'm finna get that real quick. You know, let me see. Psalms 78. Okay, 70. Okay, 78. Verse. Okay, 78. Verse 19. Before I even read that, hold on.
Unfortunately, hold on a minute. Unfortunately, who was this? Was that another prepper?
It was I don't know, it's a YouTuber.
Okay, another YouTuber, Adrian, said Real News. Real News has just died. Another prepper channel, Real News, has just passed away also. But unfortunately, Urban Grandpa Prepper took the you-know-what, folks. We warned him. We've been warning people since this thing came out over a year ago. Do not, whatever you do, do not take the you-know-what. We can't talk about it, but Urban Grandpa Prepper did do that, folks, and he knew better. And I don't know, we warned everybody not to do it. So, that's not on me. We can't even talk about it anymore. But, yeah, a lot of prepper channels are dropping like flies. So, we don't go anywhere. We stay.
A lot of preppers are dropping like flies, man. All praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Well, I'm finna read this Psalms 78, verse 19, all the way to 29. It says, now remember, this is after we came out of Egypt and we were in the wilderness, man, bitching and complaining. But so even when we were in sin, the Most High fed us. Check it out. So it says, yea, they spake against Yahweh. They said, can God furnish a table in the wilderness? Mocking the Most High. Can God furnish a table in the wilderness? Behold, he smote the rock that the waters gushed out and the streams overflowed. Can he give bread also? Can he provide flesh for his people? Therefore the Lord heard this and was wroth. So a fire was kindled against Jacob, and anger also came up against Israel, because they believed not in Yahweh and trusted not in his salvation, though he had commanded the clouds from above and opened the doors of heaven. And he had rained down manna, which manna is angel's bread, man. He did that to us when we were in sin, man, talking shit. So how much more us when we striving to be righteous, man? Either we don't get none of that shit, the preppers are prepping, the Lord still gonna feed us, man. He rained down what? Manna, quails. Moses smoked the damn rock and it gushed out good water, man. So check it out. It says, okay. It had rained down manna. Now I'm going to start at 23. Though he had commanded the clouds from above and opened the doors of heaven, and had rained down manna upon them to eat, and had given them of the corn of heaven. He caused an east wind to blow in the heaven, and by his power he brought it in the south wind. He rained flesh upon them as dust, and feathered fowls like as the sand of the sea. and he let it fall in the midst of their camp. Right in the midst of the camp, round about their habitations. So they did eat, and they were filled. And they were filled, So they did eat and were well filled, for he gave them their own desire. You hear that? How much more he gonna feed us when we're in righteousness, man? Strive to be righteous with our faith fully 100% in him. You know, man, we finna witness some crazy, we finna witness some amazing, crazy, out of this world miracles, man. You know, I ain't talking about you people that believe in Jesus. Well, y'all gonna witness it too, but y'all just won't receive the good miracles. But this for the people who believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. They on the right side of the Most High. You know, they on the right side of history, like they say. But a lot of preppers are dying. You know, they being judged by the Most High. And a lot of that shit finna be given to the children of the elect, man, the Israelite people. The elected Israelite people. So, all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Rakafadash. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Kwam Yasha Allah. Abide the ball.